Hi, Grandma Hands. I am out here on this Independence Day, and you could take that for whatever you want to take it for. But anyway, there's always a struggle in this garden, so everything has been looking limpy, and we all know that's what 96 degrees will do. But I'm only tapping in for a few minutes. Yeah, look at everything. It's just looking like a limp mess. The cucumbers was looking really bad. They at least standing up today, and they're yellowing. So I don't know if the yellowing is from the heat, or I did put some. If you all remember, I ground up all those beans some months ago, so I did put some nitrogen in it in case that was the issue. This one over here looks pretty good, this cucumber tree, and this has like 4 nice sized cucumbers on it. There's one down there, and here's one here, and there's 2 more in there. But see how everything is limping? So I don't know if it's the heat or what, but I just came in for a message to the patio or the tiny space growers. And if you only have a green stalk, if that's just the amount of room you have, I know we're not supposed to grow these tall trees like these tomatoes, but if you cannot get a hold of the cherry tomatoes, which that's all I have on here, is a bunch of cherry tomatoes, which are finally starting to ripen. Go ahead and do that. It's not meant, well, I was told that, it's really not meant for those tomatoes because they do grow tall. But I'm saying if your space is limited, go ahead and do it, because it may not supposed to be done, but as you see, it's working. And if you have no choice, you want some food. So give it a try, but just don't probably try it with the bigger tomatoes, because the weight of it, as you see, everything is rigged up around here. I have tie bands everywhere trying to hold this up. I didn't even know they sold those. Gina showed her picture. They sold those cages with this machine. But see, I didn't go to the. This was gifted to me, so I didn't know what they sold. So I didn't. There's more turning down there. So I didn't know they sold that, but that's good information. But what I'm about to do now, and as you all see, everything is starting to really turn now. So I hope everyone else who was saying that their green tomatoes were not turning, I hope they are starting to turn. Now some of these, like those right there, they're not doing anything yet, and I still have some at the bottom that's not doing anything yet, but patience is a virtue. I have one that's going to be ready down. Oh, that might be it, because that's called the lemon boy. So that may be its ripeness right there. And I still have some new ones over there that's still green. But anyway, what I'm about to do now is, because I still do have I have 2 tomato trees on this green stalk that did not do anything. I'll have to put that top back on there. And that's this one. See, it grew very tall. See, it's all the way up to here. As a matter of fact, it's 2 of them right above each other. Right above each other. And this one right here and this one right here. They did absolutely nothing, and they're limp. Even though some of the leaves still look good and not limp. But I do believe I have enough tomatoes. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to just remove these. I'm just going to take them out, because leave my soil in there. Okay? So what I'm going to And if you do have a small garden, try to make sure that you can put this in the middle of the floor and not up against the wall like mine is, because as you can see, it is very hard, even though I poured it out from the wall some because I didn't have that much room. But at least now I can get back there. Just make sure you have room to be able to swirl this all the way around. So what I'm going to do, I've taken this one out and I've taken that one out. And this is the main one that I wanted to try. It was that chocolate cherry. And this one don't have a tag, so this was probably one from my hydroponics. So what am I going to put in that space? I don't know if this is going to work or not, but you all know you gotta try things. A failure is nothing but a try. I had bought some gingers and they got hidden behind something else in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute, I remember buying some ginger. Then one day I was in there looking for something else and they were behind them. So I am going to put one of those gingers there and the other one up here, and we're gonna see if we can get some more ginger. I know this is not the time of the year to just be starting these, but if they get a good head start, I can move them to the indoors. So that's all I wanted to tell you all on the small gardeners, because we got to grow something. And a lot of small spaces will at least fit a green stalk. So if that's your only way to go, then let's go with it. But you can see that these cherry tomatoes are growing. Is there anything else I wanted to mention out here? Look at my edos. Man, that brings back memories of my mom. My mom loved elephant ears. She would dig those things up every year, and my dad would take them down to the basement, and she'd lug them back up the next year. As you can see, I'm finally getting some green beans, even though it looks a mess over there. You know, everything is turning brown, and that sun definitely be beaming on these green beans, but you know, we're making do. We're not gonna get everything we grew, but as long as we got some food, we have no complaints. And something else I'm going to drop. So you know, we're always taking chances. So this was my lamb's ear. I don't think I had enough light on it in the house. I never took it outside because I knew I wasn't going to want to bring it back in once all those bugs attacked it and started living in it. And see, I don't have a basement like some of you all, or a garage, so I couldn't take that chance. So I kept it in here, and I don't think it was enough light. But I have 3 of those honey potatoes that wait a minute, I think so. What is that? Something hard down there. So I'm gonna drop these 3 honey potatoes. You all know I'm always dropping some just to see if it's gonna work. If it works, then woohoo. And if it don't, there's no loss. So yeah. So thank you all for watching. I pray for you, you pray for me, and we'll watch God change things. God bless everybody.